do you think that there needs to be personal space?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. I want to have my own bedroom when I'm married.
Okay, no, not like
That
that.
is more
Your own
Not as
bedroom.
sleeping,
But like
What?
for my makeup and stuff, and like
Okay.
just like my own personal like
Your little woman cave.
sanctuary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need my own space. Well, back then I was very toxic in my teenage years. And I did not know how to give my partner his own time. I wanted to be next to him 24/7. So
Suffocating him.
Yes, literally. And I grew up, I learned that he needed his space, I needed my space.
Yeah.
And now that I'm way more mature, I definitely need my own like time to think by myself. Like, we don't have to talk every day, text all day. I hate texting all day, especially because I'm so busy. I cannot be texting 24/7 on the phone. Yeah, here and there. How are you? How's your day going? Good. Maybe a phone call at night, but I don't have to see you every day.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with you, Jess. What's next? What about you?
Well, she said she wants her own room.
Oh yeah, but I want to know about. I see, but I want to know about that. I know you said that, but
She
I
wants
need
bunk
to
beds.
know why.
I've only ever been in 2 relationships, and they've both been like 6 months long. So I've never really like fully committed to somebody where like I don't have my own space of mind, if that makes sense. And I've never had a relationship where I've lived with somebody. So I'm still experiencing that and seeing how much personal space I need. But I know it's needed. Like, that's pretty obvious, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you say personal space, is it like going on girls trips and stuff like that, or is it just like?
That's something that comes with relationships and something you just have to trust your partner with, you know? Like,
Yeah.
But there's other things too, like just like when I've had a bad day, like if I'm angry, sometimes you're not the person I need to talk to about that specific problem. And if I talk to you about it, I'm going to like break down. That's something I've realized before, you know? Sometimes you just need personal space. Like, yeah.
So you wouldn't, real quick before I let you go, you wouldn't want to break down with your partner? That would be the sense of vulnerability you would be able to give them so that y'all can grow together?
Not about everything and not about like with everybody, you know, because everybody you talk to, everybody you like have situationships with, those aren't your forever partners. But when you know you have that person, you're going to want to work hard towards that relationship. Of course, you're going to want to be comfortable enough to do that. But not everybody's that person. And the people I've dated haven't been that person. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah.
So you're saying if you met the right guy that made you feel more in your feminine to where you could come out and be vulnerable, that you might change that way of thinking?
Absolutely.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
just,
security.
uh-huh.
Security more than anything, right? You feel insecure enough and trusting him. That's really what it is. That he'll lead you, he'll guide you in the right path.
I think
And in
it's
this
pride, if anything, for real.
pride within you.
Yeah,
Okay.
5,000%.
See, I feel like there has to be that. I have to feel comfortable to open up to you, or why am I dating you?
Yeah.
True.
absolutely.
So, like, I still have to open to you. Even if you're not the right guy, I have to try. Because then how are you going to know if it's the right person if you can't open up to them?
Yeah.
You can't keep that door closed.
Well, I think it would come down to asking certain questions
Yeah,
without
sure.
having to open yourself up too much. Because you can ask some of these basic level questions and already know if you should open up to
Yes,
a guy or
definitely.
not. Like you can see red flags just in asking, do you even want kids?
Yeah.
Or do you want to get married? Or whatever those cases is. Like you can easily start finding red flags easy without having to even open up.
Yeah.
So that's just maybe a different perspective.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do you guys say, bro?
No, I feel like personal space is important for sure. I feel like you don't have to be with your partner 24/7. And I would actually argue that it's important for a man to spend more time with his friends than with his partner. This is the reason I say that, right? Because when a man is with his friends more often, it brings the best side of him. They challenge him in a productive way, in a way to push him to be better, right? Good friends won't allow you to fuck up.
You see, that's the thing. It depends on the group of friends.
Well, exactly.
Good friends.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
what I'm saying, you have to be able to analyze who your real
Yeah.
true friends are. Do they have the right intentions for you? Do they have the bad intentions for you? And you, as a man, you have to be able to analyze that,
Yeah.
right? And so, sure, you can spend all this time with your girl and all that, but you can't fall into that comfort zone with her to where you're adapting to her lifestyle. You come home from work, you know what I'm saying? What do you typically, what do? You have dinner with your girl and you sit down and watch a series on Netflix. That's a routine. That's a routine.
That's more of her routine, I would say.
That's more of a routine.